You can try, but you're gonna have to move faster than my arrows. Regen. How could I? I had a reason to fight. Ask yourself that question, Soul Reaper. After all, the only one who's caught in your Bankai is you. My name is Uryu Ishida, and by my honor as a Quincy, I will kill you. Do not interfere with His Majesty. Ichigo, stay where you are. All of you. Make even the slightest move and I will shoot. Got it? I warned you I'd shoot. No, I heard you. You're here to stop His Majesty, and I am here to see that you do not. Sorry if you were hoping to surprise me, but I was already aware. You have to ask? It's obvious. Because I am a Quincy. So if you're going to stop His Majesty, you're going to have to do it over my dead body. Another villain. Let's not both waste our time. I can take care of this one by myself. Well, thank you. So you won't complain when a coward beats you. What, are you gonna cry? Of course it was a dirty trick, but what did you expect from a villain? A real hero of justice shouldn't hide behind a mask like a common thief. How come your mask turns a different color when you power up? A lie? What's that supposed to mean? Wait, why is it that you know so much about my Bankai anyway? Who or what are you? Bankai. So, Zabimaru. Yeah, just learning to speak its name nearly killed me. Hihio! Orokio. So Zabimaru! Zagatepo! Went out in a blaze of glory, just how you wanted it. Superstar. Still in one piece, Rukia? You felt it, right? I suggest you fly back to your coop while you can, chicken head. What are you upset about? What's wrong with chickens? They get up early in the morning, eat bugs, lay eggs, and go well with sake. They're incredible animals. I respect you for being one. He said, my eyebrows are cool. I must admit it never ceases to amaze me how brainless you can be. You've lost your weapon. Why are you just standing there? Ichigo, what's the difference between a king and his horse? And I'm not talking about obvious stuff. Like one's an animal or one's a person. Or one has 2 legs and one has 4. Form, ability, and power! That's what's puzzling! If their form, ability, and power are exactly the same, why is it that one becomes the king and leads them into battle, while the other becomes the horse and carries the king? So what's the characteristic that distinguishes these 2 beings? There's only one answer. Instinct! In order for identical beings to gain power and get stronger, they must develop a killer instinct. And that instinct is mostly forged in battle. They must develop an insatiable hunger to engage in battle. They must live to mercilessly crush, shred, and slice their enemies. This thirst for power is not an unnatural desire. In fact, it forms the very essence of our beings. Deep within our bodies lies the honed instinct to dominate and slaughter our enemies. My friend, you don't have that. You use your brain to try and win a fight. You attempt to defeat your enemies with reason and logic. You don't tap into those pure-based instincts deep within your core, waiting to be released. Oh, Captain, come out wherever you are. Captain Zaraki, where have you disappeared to, sir? Hello? Ah, there you are, Captain. I've been looking for you. You won your battle already? Wolf-faced? Ah, yes! I can feel that too now that you've mentioned it. Crumble to pieces, starting with your big nose! What do you mean crumble to pieces along with your spirit? That's out of line, you big ugly jerk! What do you mean, ugly? You empty-headed freak! Ha! I don't think you've been paying very close attention. As a matter of fact, you've used the word ugly 3 more times than I have. So if calling someone ugly makes them ugly, doesn't that make you 3 times more ugly than me? A proposal makes sense to me. However, if I win, it will prove to you that I am superior in both fighting skills and beauty. Stop spewing nonsense while you're swinging your seaweed hair all over the place. You think I'm a toadstool? What the hell? I'm so sorry! Wait a minute. What in the world am I apologizing for? No one can see in here at all? In that case, thank you. Terran Frenzy. Ruri Iru Kujaku. The final act. Your time is almost over. You're so full of crap. Let's talk about another bit of monkey business. About being an unarmed girl, but you're really a guy, aren't you? I know you're trying to hide it, but it's so obvious. Now you've really gone and done it. You're probably thinking I should surrender, since I'm so hopelessly outnumbered. But even though I'm pissed off about you killing my comrades, there are now a few certain techniques I can use now that they're gone. Your perception, your reality. It's about to get flipped upside down. Bankai. Sakashima Yokoshima Happo Fusagari. Your sense of enemy and ally has reversed, making you attack your own side. All thanks to my Bankai. Maybe so, but if that's the case, I guess you could say we're not really good heroes. I got this, Saji, and you can go. What's the matter, feeling sick or something? Saka Nade, it's my Zanpakuto. Everything is suddenly reversed. Up is down and left is right. Feeling dizzy? Oh, just wait. I've been practicing to have my voice come out backwards too. I told you it would be difficult. I'm seriously not a fan of killing girls, but I hope you'll forgive me. Did you miss the part about everything being reversed? Maybe you should call your friends for help. Oh, sorry, I can see you don't have any friends.
Oh, no, no. Once the bombs have been released, they are not ever supposed to return. How interesting. There may be something I can learn from you. I'll make you an offer, woman. Why don't you come work for me as my research subject? You needn't worry. Rest assured, I take very good care of my subjects. I'll limit experimental drug usage to only 8 times a day, and mechanical experimentations to only 5 hours a day. I'll even do my best to refrain from performing surgeries one might consider life-threatening. Well, a Quincy, eh? I am no longer interested in dealing with your kind. So just get out of my way. I think you will at least commit to memory the names of the 13 captains. I am the captain of Squad 12 and the second generation of the research department. Mayuri Kurotsuchi! I'm a busy man, you see. So I have decided to use a technique that would require less energy and effort. In order to kill you. Claw out! Ashisogi Jizo! You idiot! I gave you an order to hold on to him even if your arms were ripped off. Do you have to make so much noise over there? You insect! Are you deliberately insulting me? Are you suggesting there's something wrong with your body? Bankai! Konjiki Ashisogi Jizo. Arankar. 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 Espada! How fantastic! I got you! Oh boy, here comes another speech. My goodness. Everyone keeps chattering. It's so noisy. Bankai! Konjiki Ashisogi Jizo! How delightful! I'd like to use you as a new test subject for a drug I've developed. Are you still following me, Espada? Now, this sword, does it appear to have stopped? Take your time. Enjoy the everlasting agony of my sword slicing through your heart. Savor it, till your blood turns to dust. For now, I bid you adieu. 2 captains and a lieutenant turned into corpses. So pathetic it's not even funny. These corpses are interfering with my observations. Remove them for me, will you? Well, well, well. Lucky for you, I was looking for an enemy to experiment on. Just the experiment I needed to test the performance of my Kurotsuchi corpse unit. Why the accusing tone? I'm not surprised. By injecting this drug, I have made it so that your zombies are now my zombies. Now you understand, don't you? You lose, zombie girl.
Thank you for the compliment. I'm guessing that girl is number 3. On a personal note, I'm hoping that old man is number 1. Too bad for me. If you're the strongest, it makes my battle more difficult. You're quite agile, my friend, and very strong, that's for sure. He fired without a gesture! Oh, not bad. Now that was a close call. I thought that Zero of yours had nailed me. Kageoni. So, it's finally just the 2 of us facing off. You really are quite a difficult opponent! Black. Better now than later, I suppose. Well, how about that? Here I am trying to put on a brave face and you blow a hole through it. I'm in trouble here, aren't I? Looks like we're both in trouble now. Old Man Yama's spiritual pressure is reverberating throughout the Serete. Gives me the shivers. Feels like he's almost scolding me. Like he's saying, Shunsui, I didn't raise you to be a quitter. Or to lose a fight against an opponent like that! Old man! Now, no fighting, no fighting. Play nice, everyone. If Old Man Yama were to see us squabbling like this, he'd give us an old smack on the head. The 13 court guard squads aren't here to mourn the Soul Society. Our only job is to protect the Soul Society.
Hello, Yuhabaha. Oh, your name is well known to me, though I never imagined that I'd get to see you with my own eyes. I refuse. I serve in no one's cause, and pursue no one's goals but my own. Really, you're going to leave it at that? Didn't you come here because you see my power as a threat to you? I don't recall asking to be set free. So if you were to be killed, the gates to Muken prison would be sealed for all eternity. How typical of those Central 46 fossils. Bonds of restraint cannot eliminate my spiritual pressure. Do I need to tell you what will happen to you if you touch me? Do you really believe that I would help you? You think I miss breathing the air up there? The corrupt air of the foul Soul Society. How pathetic. Why waste time and energy swatting at them with a sword when you can crush them with your spiritual pressure? It's been a while, Rukia Kuchiki. I see you've been rewarded for your service with the rank of lieutenant. Before we get started, how about removing these restraints and allowing me to get up from this chair? You expect me to get rid of them all while sitting down? Kyoraku, you really are a piece of work. Hado number 90. Kurohitsugi, welcome to my Soul Society.
Not good. What you're saying makes no sense. A gatekeeper who loses isn't supposed to open the gate. When a gatekeeper loses, it means death. Well, I suppose no particular reason, Rukia. I was out taking a walk and thought I'd visit, just to tease you a little bit. Want me to save you? I could rescue you from this execution and save your life right now. You and Renji. And the others too. You think I'm kidding? I am. Well, hello, Captain Eisen. I've returned. I killed her. Me? Show mercy. I don't have any of that. I am a snake. My skin and blood are cold. I have no heart. I swallow everything whole. That's the sort of creature I am. You're going to die very soon. Kill him. Kamishini no Yari. You'll die with a hole through your heart. Isn't that what you wanted?
If tomorrow you were to turn into a snake, and you began devouring humans, if with that same mouth you told me you loved me, would I still be able to say, I love you, the same way I do today?
Bye-bye now.
What are you doing with these Ryoka? Did you lose your self-respect when you were defeated? But do you really think that you can defeat all four of us that easily? Either way, it looks like you've lost your grasp on sanity. Now stand back, Sajin. I will destroy all his limbs. Suzumushi Nishiki.
Benihiko!
Bankai. Suzumushi Suishiki. Enma Korogi. So you wanted to see my Bankai? This entire space is now my Bankai. What do you think? I knew the day would come when you and I would have to cross blades. That day has arrived. Shuhei, are you being sarcastic? You haven't changed. Suzumushi, like I said before, you haven't changed at all. You do not understand. You cannot defeat me. I'm surprised. I suppose I should take you on with my true power. Ridiculous. Lord Eisen has granted me a power far more powerful than a simple Bankai.
Looks like we have intruders. It's too bad, really. It would have been more interesting if they had broken into the throne room instead. This is great. I placed a lot of sophisticated traps around in this fortress, but I'm stunned someone would fall for the simplest of the bunch. Oh, excuse me. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'll only say this once. My designation in the hierarchy is Espada number 8, but for you, my name is simply Xyalapero Grants. Have you two finished with your little comedy routine? Don't get me wrong, your act is very impressive, but I've had just about enough. Believe me, I'm no threat to you. There's something you should know. You can't use your bankai here. Correct, and quite right. How very nice you confirmed that verbally. I expect you've heard of Ilfort Grans, correct? You know, my older brother. Oh? So you remember that dirty piece of scum. Everyone stay back. No one interfere with us. This should be fascinating. Damn you! You lousy Soul Reaper! Do you know who you're dealing with? I thought I sealed away all of your spiritual pressure! Yes, of course. I told you. I'm one step ahead. Reduce the damage, you ignorant clones! Reduce the damage! Sip. La Lujuriosa. So, Quincy, is this someone you know? Now, stop fighting each other. Good heavens, what a waste. Answer me, will you? Who exactly are you? On second thought, why am I asking your name? After all, no matter what, I'll crush you. Finding out your name would really just be a waste of time. Stuff me into a jar? I pity your fate, for your lives are about to come to a meaningless end. How very disappointing. Really, I expected much more from a captain. This is so easy, it's become boring. What's going on? Did you get all that, Mayuri Kurotsuchi? Understand now, that is immortality. That is perfection. It's not about transcending death, it's about incorporating death into the cycle of life. That is what you would call a perfect being! It's been so long. How many years? How many decades have come and gone since? No, wait. It's been longer than that. It's been centuries. Hurry up and kill me! What the hell happened here? D-Roy's been killed? Oh well. In that case, it looks like I'll just have to kill the both of you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Arankar 6. You can call me Grimjow. Damn, what was that? Ulquiorra didn't mention that move in his report about your attacks, Soul Reaper. Not a word. Guess I might have been wrong about you. It may turn out that you're worth killing after all. Hey girl, come heal one more thing. Your days are done. Goodbye, Mr. X number 6. It's back! My power is back! The 6th Espada is Grimjow again! Well, am I interrupting? I see you two waltzed in while Ulquiorra wasn't around. Looks to me like you're having a little fun at someone's expense. What do you mean, how? Through the wall, of course. Well, I would have, but someone seems to have blasted it to bits and ruined the entrance. I don't suppose you have any idea who could have done that. Boo! You're such an idiot. That's not good enough! This is the ultimate Cero which only the Espada can use! Gran Rey Cero! It's about time! Now we can get down to business! Grind! Pantera! What's wrong with you? You can do better than that! Come out and fight! Yeah, Ichigo, that's what I'm talking about! Those eyes! I hate those damn eyes! That's why you gotta die! I'm gonna take you down, Ichigo Kurosaki! Come on, Ichigo Kurosaki! Is that all you got? Take this! Was saving your friends worth the pain? That's the way I like it. Afraid not. I've never felt better in my life! It looks like you were wrong again. You've reached your limit. It was fun. But now it's over. Kurosaki! You're a fool, Ichigo! I'm still here! You think that you've won? You think you've beaten me? I'll scatter your bones in the sand!
Those eyes! They keep mocking me! I can't stand that! Are you ready? Desagaron. It's my ultimate technique. It's over! You're finished, Ichigo! I'm gonna wipe that smirk off your face! I am the king! Damn you!
Hey, who are you talking to in there?
Hey, I know that voice! Ichigo, you bastard, I know you're in there! Fine, but I heard his voice! Hey, long time no see, Ichigo. You just don't know when to call it quits. Hurry up and die. I want him for myself. What is this? Are you still alive? Grimmjow, you are a miserable sight. First you lose to this guy, then he protects you. Ridiculous. Are you? Now, I wonder, what possible reason would you have for coming back here again? Well, I have a good reason. I loathe and despise you. Don't get friendly with me. Just because I couldn't defeat that girl, Tesla. Don't start acting like you're my equal. You're not. Because I hate her. I can't stand seeing a woman defeating a man in battle. It turns my stomach. Hey, Neliel. Remember when you used to call me a beast before? You told me back then that I'm not a worthy opponent. Well then, how does it feel to be killed by a lowly beast? Don't charge, you idiot! Get back, Tesla! I am Espada number 5, Noitora Gilga! I am strong. I am not gonna die here! Now pray! Santa Teresa! So tell me, what's it like seeing an Espada's Resurrección for the first time? Aren't you going to say something, Soul Reaper? Oh, is that so? Then let's see you cut me. Attack me with your so-called sharpened blade! Is that really all you've got? That sword of yours. It had nothing behind it, Soul Reaper. Is it over? Since he's done, guess I'll clean up the leftovers. This is getting really stupid. You talked about how you would defeat me and leave me with only one arm. That was somewhat premature for someone who will be dead in a moment. I am about to prove something to you! You're weaker than me, Soul Reaper! I am the strongest. The strongest! The strongest! What the hell are you talking about? You idiot. Of course it does. That should be perfectly obvious! I will show them no mercy, whether they're strong or whether they're weak, or whether they're only a child or some monstrous beast. I will kill them with one blow, so that they'll never have the strength to pity me again! It's been quite a while, right, Soul Reaper? Where are you going? I told you she's dead. Is it a good idea to leave without killing me? What if I tell you I was the one who forced Orihime Inoue to come to Wako Mundo? Is that enough reason to fight me now, Soul Reaper? Impressive. Was that it? Finished, Ichigo? Yes, it would appear that it was. How unfortunate. I'm impressed by your reaction time. You used your mask to block my Zero, but this time it shattered instantaneously. It's time to give up. I see. It looks as though you've been misinformed. Correct. Espada number 4, Ulquiorra Schiefer. Ichigo Kurosaki. It's pointless, you cannot defeat me. The results will always be the same. This is the end, then. Your heart, you say. You humans always toss around that word so casually, as if it is something you can hold in the palm of your hand. Tell me, what is a heart? If I tore a hole in your chest, would I see it? If I split open your skull, would it be there? Under Aizen's orders, 2 things are forbidden below the canopy of Las Noches. The first is Gran Rey Zero, which only exists for an Espada. The second is an Espada's Resurrección, with the rank 4 or lower. Imprison, Murcielago,
You must hold your stance. Extend your consciousness. Do not let your guard down. You instinctively used Getsuga. A wise choice on your part. If you hadn't reacted the way that you did, your head would be resting at my feet right now. The power of your so-called holification has increased. You're even capable of wearing the mask longer. And yet, I didn't expect it would shatter that easily. How unfortunate for you. What is it you're waiting for? Fire your Getsuga. Fire it at me. Show it to me and I'll let you see the difference in our strength. It's just as I had thought. You are, after all, merely human. Since this is your last battle, I will show it to you. This is the black Cero an espada can discharge in release state. Cero Oscuras. I'm afraid no matter how closely your form and technique resemble an Arancar's, the difference in our power will be as great as that between heaven and earth. You will never be my equal.
I told you it's useless!
Why won't you let go of your sword? That's nonsense. Ichigo Kurosaki. Those are the words of someone who doesn't know the true despair of defeat. Since you don't understand, I will teach you. This is what true despair looks like. Resurrección. Segunda etapa. Among the Espada, I alone managed to find a way to discover a second Resurrección. I have not even shown this form to the great Lord Aizen, so you have seen my imposing form, and still have the will to fight. Very well, I'll make you realize the depth of my power, even if I have to grind your body into dust. So you've come. How nice. You're just in time. Watch closely. Here is the man to whom you've entrusted all your hope. Bear witness as his life comes to an end. Who are you? Lanza del Relampago. Don't move. Stay right where you are. My arms, legs, and torso are regenerating, but it's all just for show. The internal organs he blew away will never come back. So this is how it ends. Kill me, Ichigo. You don't have much time left. I won't resist you. I no longer have the strength to even walk. To the very end. You just won't do what I want. And just when I was finally becoming a little intrigued by the way you people behave, I see now, in the palm of my hand, is a heart.
Alright, what should we do here now? Stuck with our enemies, while our boss is in that mess. And you should mind the words you speak to me as well, Haribel. Seeing how the boss is caught up, I will be the one giving orders here. And no one will complain. Hard to figure. You seem to be confused by what you've seen. The nature of my power is difficult to understand. Do you recall what I told you earlier about the individual abilities of each espada? The aspect of death I signify is senescence, a product of time. Now your bones will age quickly. Are you prepared to die? It's about time I put an end to all of this rot. Arrogante. Everything around me ages and dies. It seems even Soul Reapers are afraid of death. Well, if you will not attack, I will. Are you capable of mounting an attack alone? Gran Caeda, rot, and die. And who might you be? Respira. You will pay for this. I am a god. I can never die!
You're right. It's clear that you're calm. You didn't rush in head first this time. Yes, I can tell that you're very calm indeed. I was trying to save you. Fighting's no good. Look, just let it go, the both of you. There's nothing at all to gain by fighting like this. In fact, it can be toxic for someone like you. But you already know that. Isn't that right, future Emperor?
Calm down, is he serious? There's something wrong with this guy if he can't see his majesty as a monster and not be freaked out. If we fall from here, they'll have to mop us up with a sponge. How can you just stand there so calmly, Haschwald?
I don't believe it. Come on.
I have to deal with Kurosaki's group. Why do I always get the crummy job? Wait. What are you doing? Only if you promise I'm not gonna die! Could you put that in writing? Alright, that does it. I'm definitely not stopping. I didn't come here to fight you guys. I came here to kill you. It's a totally different thing. Who are you anyway, and where do you get off popping out of nowhere like that? For real? That means we're basically on the same side. Why don't we kill Kurosaki as a team? Whew. Looks like I lost them all. Kurosaki's crew and the dude with the ridiculous ducktail. Time to regroup over a little cafe au lait. Oh, come on, just let me get away. Oh, look, I'll give you this. It's a gift! Here, take it! Whoopsie, sorry about that. Are you scared? As for me, I'm lonely. So very lonely. 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 So very lonely. My beautiful Senbon Zakura, where is it? I know who you are. You're Byakuya's sister, aren't you? Rukia, where's your brother now? Do you think he'll come if I kill you? It's no use. Fear having no effect? That's not possible. My fear does not require an open wound to enter its victims. The difference is, when they enter a place of safety, they can't explain why it is they feel safe. They can only offer a vague reason like, it just does. Everything that possesses life lives to avoid fear. As long as you're alive, you will always have fear. Tremble with fear, you said? You call this fear? Fear? No, this is not fear. The only thing I fear is being rebuked by His Majesty! Compared to that, there is no opponent! No battle that can make me feel either fear or pain! Tatar Forus! You can't reach me, can you? It's useless. You can't reach me. You can't even control your nerves. You can see me, right? The cells in your body may be inactive and below freezing temperatures. However, your nerves are still active. And Tatar Forus takes advantage of that by instilling fear in your optic nerves. Yes, turn, look. Everywhere you will see my eyes. Your nerves cannot escape me. Closing your eyes won't help you. The bad memories you hold in your heart may last for a time. You, Byakuyakuchiki, I'm glad you're here. I've been waiting. You look remarkably well for someone whose innards I gouged out. I scraped your stomach clean as I remember. Not being able to eat must make you starving. You look like you've lost weight. It's too late! What the hell? Who is that guy? What is going on here? Hugo? I just don't get it! Who the hell is that guy? Can somebody explain to me what is going on? Damn it! I refuse to accept this! The real question is, why aren't you going anywhere? You know, I was under the impression that you were His Majesty's successor. If you were, all the Ridders would have accepted it with no complaint at all. Yet you don't seem to care about any of this stuff! You became a coward. You disappoint me. Naklavar, what do you think you're doing? It's a little too late for that! Can't you see this invasion's already over, you idiots? Never mind, don't bother answering. Wait a sec, I recognize you. I know who you are! And I'm Stern Ritter H, the Heat, Baz B. Fire and ice, I'd say we make a good matchup. This is gonna be exciting! What's that? Don't tell me you guys are also pissed at Uryu Ishida too. Well, join the club, kiddos, cause so are we. I mean, if you wanted, I could help you kill him. Chickenhead, what the hell? Hey, wait a minute, wise ass, you're not talking about this awesome killer razor sharp mohawk of mine, you jack! You are so dead! I would have thought you had some taste, what with those cool razor sharp eyebrows of yours. But I was wrong about you, you're a real disappointment. Yeah, that's right. Cause if it turns out you're useless,
I'll gladly cut off your head myself. No, woman! Let's see your phony arm stop my sword! Wow, you're a big one! That seemed too easy. Is that really all Squad Zero's got? Curse them, and all of their tricks. Nicely dodged. You wish, but the next attack... Look, he's not dead even after you shot him. Talk about stubborn. What are you hoping to do with that little sword? Tickle me to death, is that it? Ha ha ha! Did you really think you were going to pierce my heart with that knitting needle? What a joke. Is this what you call being stronger than all the 13 court guard squads put together? What a pretty piece of fabric. But I can cut right through it. What is this? When I heard somebody was trying to stop His Majesty, I thought they would bring a whole army with them, not a handful of lousy misfits. Nobody here. There's no sign of the enemy or anyone. Hey, Soul Reapers! I'm right over here, you cowards! Come and get me! I'm right here!
Oh, but it is. Yes, you did fight well. That is, for a product of my imagination. I'm sorry. I just can't imagine any future for you. Imagine this. What if the bones in your arms were made out of cookies? In this world, the greatest power of all is the power of imagination. I'm Gremmy, the visionary who turns fantasy into reality. I won't say I'll beat you with one finger or anything corny like that. I won't even need one finger. I'm going to kill you with nothing more than what's inside my head. So then why? Why is it that I want to crush this man so badly? You're repeating yourself, and it didn't work any better this time. Am I really going to lose? To this? It can't be! This can't be happening! A meteor. One that will obliterate you and the Serite itself. Only I will survive amidst the rubble. Damn you to hell! And that's where you're wrong. You will die in the nothingness of outer space! In that case, all I have to do is imagine that I'm stronger than you are! I want to win. I want to win. I want to win. I will defeat you and prove my strength. I will prove my strength to you! So what did you guys think of that banging opening number of mine? Let me show you boys how you grovel around here. Please, sir! Yeah, I do too, you little stuffed animal dude. It was so much better. I totally agree, brother. So you've been rejected. Big deal. Suck it up. Take it like a man. Shit, you're supposed to be soul reapers. You can't tell a Zanpakuto when you see one? But I don't create swords for losers. Would you prefer I called you suckers? Hey, yo! It's the one and only original Zanpakuto creator! Yes, that's right. Etsuni Maya, the OG Blade God, is in the house! And that means you losers ain't got no path to walk on. So like, yo, come and get us already. Well, I didn't know if you were trying to give me a hug or what, man. Is gonna be mine. Yo, you really don't know who you're messing with, do you? Let's try this again. I'm the one and only original Zanpakuto creator. Etsuni Maya, the baddest damn badass in all of Squad Zero. Hey yo, smart move! Hurling yourself back like that to make me think I got you. And you wouldn't have done that if you hadn't realized how sharp this thing is. Yo, this Sayafushi was a total flop. Sanjumaru, you're gonna be the one who kills them. Now watch what happens when Squad Zero gets serious.